Have you ever wondered why the police pick on the end user as bad as they do? I mean, end users are mostly non-violent, victimless crimes, right? Well, not according to the JAG Grant. The JAG Grant is now the largest federal funding to law enforcement, and according to the JAG Grant, any drug offense, even possession, is a violent crime. And then the JAG Grant gives a larger piece of that pie to the departments that have the largest increase in violent drug arrests, according to versus last year, and they gauge everything off of arrest numbers to determine the size of the problem that the department has. So, in short, law enforcement will get a larger piece of the federal money if they violate the constitutional rights of their citizens and find something, and I mean anything, to arrest them related to drugs. So, the department doesn't really care if the judge throws it out for Fourth Amendment rights violations because they still get to count it on the JAG Grant. Officers are encouraged to not only trick you into consent, but also they're trying to get multiple arrests if possible. Each time they discover drugs, call it conspiracy, intent to use, get both of them to say it's mine, or pin the drugs on one, paraphernalia on the other. Anything, but arrest as many people as possible, so because we need the money. So the federal government has placed a bounty on the heads of people who are nonviolent and committing victimless crimes. And law enforcement's cashing in by tricking and lying to people, just plain violating your rights to get a free search and seizure. Plus, the JAG Grant's very flexible. The department could use the money that they get on drug courts or rehabs to help people that they bust, but the departments don't. They spend it on equipment and personnel and task force operations and information sharing. Here's how my home state, Missouri, spends their JAG Grant money. To the south of us, here's Arkansas. Here's how they spend their JAG Grant. Alabama, and the list just goes on. North Carolina, Indiana spreads it out, but it's still same thing. In all fairness, states like Kansas, Mississippi, and Idaho do spread the funds around in ways to help people. But in way too many of the states, the JAG Bounty on the addicted is very real. And this is why our focus was in producing Avoid Police Searches series. We wanted to help our people in asserting their rights and implementing tricks to defend against the bounty hunters. Because just like fortified cities were in biblical times, your first defense is the wall.
FlexYourRights.org. What's the story behind that?
I mean, the story behind it isn't. There's just been too much attempts to fill the JAG Grant by creating nothing and something. Protect yourself by planning your rights.